Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we are traveling to in and around that place. It's Mumbai. Let's explore Mumbai, this time with my brother Nayan. And it's 10th of March 2026. I'm going to travel from Shiliguri to Mumbai. Let's see you there.
After reaching Mumbai, we both were set to go and first visit the Ellora caves. After an overnight journey in the train from Dadar, hello Nayan, we reached Sambhaji Nagar at 4 o'clock in the morning. The weather was very pleasant. From just outside the station, we booked a cab for ourselves for an entire day. We started by paying our obeisance to the Krishneshwar Jyotirling temple, which, being the 12th and the final Jyotirling of Lord Shiva, rebuilt in the 18th century by Ahilyabai Holkar, one of the strongest women from the past, whom I admire tremendously. Krishneshwar temple has been mentioned in various of our Purans like the Shiv Puran, Skand Puran, the Ramayana and the Mahabharata. Next, we visited the Bhadra Maruti Mandir. Here, the Murti of Hanumanji has been portrayed in a sleeping posture. It is one of the only three places where Hanuman is represented in a sleeping posture. And as the dawn settled into a morning, we entered the Ellora Caves, which is the UNESCO World Heritage Site in Sambhaji Nagar. And here we are at one of my dream places to visit, cave number 16 of Ellora Caves, the Kailasha Temple. The Kailasha Temple is the largest of the rock-cut Hindu temples at the Ellora Caves. This megalith is considered as one of the most remarkable cave temples in the world because of its size, architecture, and sculptural treatment. After visiting this temple, I can indeed say it's the climax of the rock-cut phase of the Indian architecture. Its construction is generally attributed to the Rashtrakuta king Krishna I, based on two epigraphs that link the temple to Krishna Raja. A copper plate inscription states that the king constructed a temple so wondrous that even the gods and the architect were astonished. Most scholars believe that this is the reference of Kailashnath temple of Shiva at Ellora. The Kailash temple is notable for its vertical excavation. Carvers started at the top of the original rock and excavated downwards. The entrance of the temple courtyard features a low gopuram. Most of the deities at the left of the entrance are Shaivite, while on the right side the deities are Vaishnavites. What caught my attention are these panels, the Mahabharata and the Ramayana panels.
When we climbed up the Kailash temple, that is the Shivling.
The part of the temple where the central shrine resided was pitch dark, and there is a bridge which is connecting to the other part of the temple. Let's go and see what's there. Look at those markings. The entire temple has been carved out of a rock that's truly visible.
से बहुत यहाँ पे क्या है?
कुछ नहीं।
This structure was so beautiful that I was just trying to capture the entire structure with my gaze. That is why you will see very less words and conversations, but just enjoy the video with me.
मुझे तो लगता है इस पे मुझे एक सेपरेट ही व्लॉग बनाना पड़ेगा। तुझे फील हो रहा है कैसा वाला?
Each turn was a spectacle of intricate artwork and hard work put in by the people to build this magnificent structure. It had lots of positive vibes and it felt really magnanimous. Within the courtyard, we saw the central shrine dedicated to Shiva and an image of his mount Nandi out here, the sacred bull. The bridge connecting the central shrine to this Nandi complex, this bridge extended ahead, connecting to several other temple structures. Every corner of this temple is worth a view. Until or unless you come here and see it for yourself, it's beyond words. It's that beautiful.
Some destroyed, some without head, all the god and goddesses.
There was a pillared courtyard which was surrounding the central part of the temple from all the sides. This is the bird's eye view of the Kailash temple, and these are the famous 4 lions which are also visible from the satellite and gives the sign of a cross. I restricted my tired self to sit down and do the videography while my brother Nain, he climbed up the cave number 15.
ओह अच्छा ये है रावण की खाई।
Cave number 14 features the famous scene of Ravan shaking Mount Kailash, Durga Puja and Ganesh sculptures. This cave was initially a Buddhist monastery which was later converted into a Hindu temple. It consists of a large courtyard, a mandapa with 16 pillars. This was cave number 12, locally known as Teen Talla.
Triple story existed even in the ancient past.
When I come to visit such historical structures, I love to simply sit here, soak into the atmosphere of this place, and just keep looking at them, It feels so beautiful. This is the Carpenter's Cave, getting its name from the wooden beams on top. This is cave number 17, one of the 17 Hindu caves at Ellora. It is dedicated to Lord Shiva.
Cave number?
This cave is also dedicated to Lord Shiva. The entrance to Mandapa is flanked by sculptures of river goddesses Ganga and Yamuna.
Name?
The walls of this cave have representations of Nataraj, marriage of Shiva and Parvati, and Mahisasur-Mardini. Cave 33. This is one of the most popular Jain caves in Ellora. This cave is also known as Jagannath Sabha. It is the second largest in the Jain group of caves at Ellora. The hall has 2 heavy square pillars in front and 4 in the middle. The court of this cave is much smaller than Indra Sabha, which is cave number 32, which contains some well-preserved structures. Now next we'll go to cave number 32 to see it. I have reached cave number 34, which is the last in the series of Jain caves. Here there are images of Tirthankaras, and there is a seated figure of Mahavira which is housed in the center of the shrine. After a long wait of adorning and analyzing the previous caves, we have reached cave number 32, which is the Indra Sabha. It was excavated in the 9th century. It is a 2-storied cave with a monolithic shrine in its court. In 19th century, historians confused the Jain yakshas for alternate images of Indra that were found in Buddhist and Hindu artworks, thus leading to the temple being given the misnomer Indra Sabha. Indra is an important deity in all 3 major religions, but is of particular importance in Jainism. Oh, I forgot to mention, there is an electronic vehicle facility inside Ellora Caves which will make it very convenient for you to travel from one cave to the other. Now I have reached cave number 29, which is a Hindu cave, and it is the earliest and the last Hindu excavations to be completed at Ellora. This cave is compared with the ones at Elephanta and Jogeshwari caves, but this one is larger, finer, and of later age. This is well preserved and largest of all three, which were executed on the same plan. The entire excavation extends to almost 250 feet. The shrine houses a huge linga entered through 4 entrances flanked by huge dwarpals. The halls are adorned with 6 huge sculptural panels depicting various episodes connected to Lord Shiva. That is how I got to know about the carving on the floor. So, keeping my ears open, always listening and learning. There is the lingam being protected by the dwarpals. That is how bidding adieu to the Ellora Caves. Let's move on to the next destination on the very same day. So now we have reached the Daulatabad Fort, formerly known as Devgiri. It is a 12th century hilltop fortress which is located in Sambhajinagar.
Stables.
This fort is known to be a masterpiece of military engineering with 3 concentric walls, deep moats, and an andheri passage filled with deadly traps. That is why this fort is renowned for being unconquered by direct force due to its complex, treacherous, and inventive defenses. This fort was built by the Yadava dynasty. This city of prosperity features 200-meter conical hill, a booby-trapped passageway, and over 50 fake entrances to confuse the invaders.
क्या लिखा है उस कैनन के बारे में? पुराना दरवाजा ऑफ द किला. The cannons. सूखा हुआ है. हाँ.
The Saraswati Well is a large pre-Islamic man-made step well located at the base of Deogiri Hill inside the Daulatabad Fort. Till date, it remains functional and provides water throughout the year. That is Chand Minar, the second tallest tower in India after Qutub Minar. After walking a few steps from Saraswati Well, we saw the elephant tank. It was designed to ensure a steady water supply for the residents and soldiers of the fort.
आग लगा हुआ है। वही तो स्प्रेड हो रहा है ना, ड्राई है ना सारा। बहुत बड़ा टेम्पल है।
Historical evidences reveal that it was initially a Jain mandir which had been forcibly converted into a masjid by Alauddin Khilji. During its reconversion to avoid any communal color to it, the idol installed in the sanctum was of Bharat Mata. That is why it is known as Bharat Mata Mandir. Due to the fire near the fort, we could not reach it. We reached our final landmark destination at Sambhaji Nagar, that is Bibi Ka Maqbara.
Replica of Taj Mahal of Agra. It's very hot, extremely hot.
It was commissioned by Mughal Emperor Aurangzeb's son, Prince Azam Shah, in the memory of his mother Dilraz Banu Begum. Bibi Ka Maqbara is the second largest structure built by Aurangzeb. This mausoleum was designed by Ataullah, who was the son of Ustad Ahmad Lahori, the principal designer of Taj Mahal. By 1 pm, we had completed all the major landmarks at Sambhaji Nagar. We were staying back here, and for the very next day, we had booked a cab to visit the Ajanta Caves, which is 100 kilometers from here.
So it is my day 2 of exploring Mumbai again. We started from Ellora at around 7:38 in the morning और हम लोग पहुँच गए अजंता। अजंता पहुँचने के बाद हम लोग यहाँ पे स्टैंड पे आए। उसके बाद यहाँ से एक शटल बस चलेगी टुवर्ड्स द अजंता केव्स। So we are waiting for the bus to come and then we are going to move towards Ajanta Caves.
It was a 10 minutes bus ride from the stand to the Ajanta Caves, so we were simply enjoying the view.
So we are at Ajanta Caves and this is how it looks.
Here is one way to climb up the caves, but
this is a less tedious route through the bridge. Vagoda river. Oh, ये था ना? This is the river bed Vagoda and those are the caves. We are going to walk till there from this route.
the Ajanta Caves features 30 rock-cut Buddhist cave monuments. It is situated in a horseshoe-shaped gorge along the Vaghora River valley. This is cave number 9 in Ajanta, and this is a Chaitya cave and it belongs to the Hinaya phase of Buddhism. It consists of a central hall, on either side separated by rows of 23 pillars and a stupa. There are traces of preserved paintings on the walls and the pillars. The Ajanta caves constitute ancient monasteries and worship halls of different Buddhist traditions carved into a 75-meter wall of rock. Textual records suggest that these caves served as monsoon retreats for monks as well as resting site for merchants and pilgrims in ancient India. The caves also present paintings depicting the past lives and rebirths of Buddha, pictorial tales from Aryasura's Jathmala, and rock-cut sculptures of Buddhist deities. Further few minutes of the video might not have any explanation or conversations, but do appreciate the sculpture and the paintings in this video. These are the largest surviving corpus of ancient Indian wall paintings demonstrating a mature artistic tradition and are recognized for their influence on Buddhist art in Southeast Asia. The paintings are not true frescoes but rather tempura style on a dry prepared surface. Materials include minerals and plants with blue pigment sourced from as far as Afghanistan. The style features delicate, elegant figures with careful attention to human anatomy, posture, and facial expression to convey emotions. It showcases sophisticated shading, reflecting high level of artistic development.
So the water can flow down.
This is cave number 19, which is known for its ornate facade and detailed sculptures. It is a Mahayana Buddhist Chaitya Griha, which is a prayer hall. The exterior of this cave had a very intricately carved facade. Look at the sculptures, they are still surviving after so many years.
This is the incomplete monastery, cave 24. Tabla sound.
तबले के जैसा आवाज है और बहुत सुंदर आवाज है वही बात खड़ी हुई है ऐसा
Hence tabla skills.
This is the cave number 26 of Ajanta. It signifies the Buddha's final rest and death at the age of 80. This cave has the massive 24-foot long rock-cut sculpture of Gautam Buddha. The Buddha lies on his right side, head resting on his hand, capturing his final moments of peace before passing into nirvana. Cave 26 is a Chaitya Griha known for its immense detailed and elaborate carvings. And with this, we have come towards the end of this video. With lots of blessings, prayers and carvings with us, we reached Mumbai the very next day from Jalgaon station.